Are you ready to take your live stream, broadcast, or recording to the next level? Today, I am reviewing a video switcher that just might be what you need to take your production to the next level. Stay tuned. Today, I'm reviewing the RGBLink Mini Pro V3. This was sent to me by RGBLink to review. Thank you so much for sending this to me. Although they sent this to me, I can share exactly what I want to share. They didn't tell me what to say, how to say it, they just said, hey, can you please just review this? Let me know what you think. And I'm going to let you know what I think. As you know, on this channel, I review a couple of top items, specifically for those who are Sony APS-C users, just those who are content creators in general. But I do appreciate when I get sent items to review, because I use a 3-camera system usually when I film, and when I do client shoots, podcasts, stuff like that. I need to find a switcher that's reliable. So when I get these in, I put these through the paces. Although I literally just opened this up, I am going to put this through the paces. I have a job actually coming up this week that I'm going to be using this just to see, and I'm going to also test out. Oh, I got the product showcase on my Sony ZV-E10 Mark II. So if I go out of zoom, out of focus, please forgive me. So I'm going to be testing this out here today also with a 4-camera setup. But this here is a great, what I love about this first and foremost is that it's small, it's compact. This thing is compact. It's like very tiny. It's little. It's little, all right? It has, if you guys can see, let me see if I can get it up. Because sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Let me go back here. There we go. We have 4 HDMI inputs. I think all 4 of them are 4K inputs, and there's 1 HDMI output. The HDMI outputs at 1080p though, so just so you guys know that. We have a USB power, a power switch, which I appreciate. We all know the annoyances of the other people, the Blackmagic A10 Mini and the A10 Mini line. Those stay on all the time. There's no switches. This has a switch. It also has a network cable. It has a program out for the HDMI, a webcam. You can plug in a webcam. So although this has 4 inputs, you can actually put 5 inputs in this thing. And if you're using a camera such as the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II, Sony ZV-E10, Sony A6700 that I have here, or even the Sony FX30, you can plug that in and it'll pick it up as a webcam, which is dope. So you can actually essentially have 5 inputs going into this. Okay, they have a record out through the USB, so this will go right into my system. And yeah, I'm anxious to see how this works. It also has a quarter thread mount. I'm not sure how practical this is. Like, if I'm using this, I don't want to put this on a quarter thread this way and then have to edit my video this way. But I'm glad that it's there, unless I put it to the side. But if it's to the side, I'm afraid that the weight is going to cause it to break. I don't know. But you can plug in also. You can plug in a SSD drive, so you can record directly into this. I am anxious to see what this does. So RGBLink has a history of making amazing products for production. A few video switchers. It has a built-in screen. It has a screen right here, and it's touch screen. Again, the A10 Mini Pro doesn't have this, but it also has a 4-button switcher. Okay, great machine. And it's the same price as the A10 Mini Pro, the OC Go Stream Deck, things like that. Yeah, let's get into to what it is, all right? Let's get into it. Let me test this out. We're back, and I got it connected to my Ecamm Live using my MacBook Pro. Okay, so here it is, right here. Here's a switcher, very small, very compact, takes up little to no real estate. It has a touchscreen already on it. For some reason, though, I should be able to see all the cameras connected, but although I cannot see it, the touch capability on the screen still works. So if I press here, it'll switch the camera. I can go back here. If I press here, it'll switch to this camera. If I press here again and go there, it'll switch to this camera. If I touch the touch screen, it'll go to this camera too. All right. The good thing about how this is set up is that you have 4. The number is very easy to use. It has the fader switcher, which I love to use, especially when I'm doing shots at like different concerts or church events. This is great to have. It has a PTZ control. So if you have a PTZ controller or PTZ camera, you can use this to control the PTZ. And what I like is that it's not a lot happening here. Like there's not a lot. The menu button is intuitive. They have the menu that come up. It's a touchscreen menu, so I can change the video settings if I want. I can go back. And what I like about this is that you can change the video settings. There, press the menu right on the screen. I've used other items that I love that don't have this option. And because of that, it's hard for me to change the menu. Some have apps that I can download to use, like the A10 Mini Pro, but this has the menu right on the screen, which is amazing to have, especially if you're out and about. I do a lot of client shoots where I'm shooting podcasts or shooting church services. If I have this, I can make changes on the fly and not have to like download an app to make changes. I can do it right here on the machine. The switcher is also amazing. It has audio in, so I use a podcast mixer when I'm at home doing my live stream, so I can just simply go from my mixer all the way to here and go into the 1/8 inch, the line in, and have audio. It also has an audio monitor out, so I can connect headphones to monitor the audio at the same time. Again, what I love also about all these little mixers, including this one, is that I can record it to a SSD drive. So I can give clients the product on the spot, which I appreciate. So the T-bar is an amazing button thing to have. The button control, amazing. It's simple, and what you see is what you get. You're not going to get this item and be confused. The RGBLink created a very simple system that pro-level podcasters and streamers and directors can use, and the beginner people like you who might be watching this and looking for a dope 4-camera switcher. It also has the out is a 3.0 USB out, and just notate this. What comes with this is a very short USB-C to USB-C power adapter that you got to plug in to power. This plugs in. This powers through a external source, so you need to plug it through USB power. But the webcam cable, the USB cable that goes into the computer, is a USB-A to USB-A. So you have to consider that. You might want to get a USB-A to USB-C or get yourself a little dongle like I have here so that you can use it as a webcam. It has audio mixing capabilities. It has record to even a USB thumb drive. So if you have a thumb drive, plug it right in. Simple. Like the way they create these things today, where anybody could just create amazing professional content is mind-boggling to me. I've said this before in other reviews. I started like video production. My experience goes back to like the 90s. Yeah, I'm that old. And in the 90s, they had these huge like mixers, like these huge video production suites, and it was extremely tedious to use. And now in the palm of my hand, I'm walking around with a mini video recording studio. It's compact, easy to travel with. Look at this thing. It's easy to travel with. You can take this anywhere you go. And I work with a lot of teenagers at church. I can give them this and say, hey, go for it, go. It's small. I'm not afraid of it breaking. And it's built well too. It has a built-in fan. I'm not sure if you can hear it. You probably can't hear it because I have noise suppression on, so you wouldn't be able to hear the fan. But it has a fan as well. This is just an amazing small piece of equipment. All right, so who is this for, right? The RGBLink Mini Pro is ideal for the content creator who wants a multi-cam setup without a full studio. This is not going to take up a lot of space. I have a fairly decent sized desk. It's not that big, but this takes up only a small section of my desk. Like, here's my hand. Look, my hand covers this whole thing. Okay, so you're not going to buy this and think that it's going to take up a lot of real estate on your desk. It's not. Okay, so you can have a multi-camera full studio with up to 5 cameras going into this thing here, and inputting at 4K but outputting at 1080p. So please make sure that you consider that. This is perfect for churches and educators. For churches who are doing live streams, because that's where we are today. Churches who do church services, they're mostly live streaming their services. This is great for you guys. Educators. I'm an educator, right? I would use this when I'm doing live or online teachings and online classes. This is an amazing thing to use. I can plug in computers. I can plug in different cameras. I can show myself modeling certain lessons. This is a great item to have even for educators. For podcasters and musicians, and for gamers. If you're a gamer, you can plug, you go right into the USB. You can do a picture-in-picture as you're playing. This is great for you as well. Podcasters, I do a podcast, and I also record podcasts for clients. I would bring this, and probably just bring this with my cameras, and be able to record a professionally looking podcast for my clients and for myself. And musicians who need pro audio and video mixing at the same time. Perfect for event producers or mobile creators. I'm a mobile creator. Well, yeah, you could say I'm a mobile creator, but you guys have been looking at that long enough. You could say I'm a mobile creator, but I'm a mobile creator in the sense that I help other people, help my clients create where they are. So I bring my setup, and I will bring this mixer where I'm going. Like it's actually perfect. Okay. And this is also perfect for the beginner and the intermediate user. Could pros use this? 100%. 100%. But if you are a beginner, you will not be intimidated by using this. If you are a more professional content creator, you're not going to be afraid to use this at all. All right. So if you are just getting into live streaming and you want to have more than one camera and you're looking for a nice switcher, this here might be the best option for you. There's many great options, but this might be a very good option for you. It's small, it's easy to use, it's simple. You don't have all the buttons on the front, so you could just as easy as switching the cameras. This would be a great thing for you to use. Now, for the pros and the cons. The pros: professional grade switching in a small package. Has a built-in encoder. You can record straight from this unit using the network cable or the Ethernet cable right here. And if you go into the menu, they have streaming settings. If I can get there, streaming settings. So I can hit that stream and set up my stream right then and there. Okay. It also has records to USB. Plug in a USB right here, and I'm recording right into the USB. Touchscreen capabilities. All right, touchscreen capabilities, and it's ideal for live recording and just recording setup in general. You can go live with this, and you can record with it. Now for the cons. Although it has 4K inputs, it does not have 4K out. It's time that these switchers start creating products that allow for 4K out, because we are moving toward that and moving toward that fast. When I want to go live using going live in 4K, I'll use the loop deck and just plug my cameras directly into my computer so I can stream in 4K. We need that. So RGBLink, if you're watching this, we need a 4K option. Get on it. This is perfect. Perfect. All right. But then please just put the 4K into it and let us rock. There might be a slight learning curve for total beginners. If you've never done live streams or never used a 4-camera switcher, there might be a slight learning curve. I will say it's not a big learning curve, because using this one in comparison to the others, it's very simple and it's plug and play. I'll plug this right in. The computer picks it up as a webcam, and I'm ready to go. Ready to go. The RGBLink Mini Pro version 3 is an amazing item to have in your toolkit, especially if you are a mobile podcaster or mobile video shooter. It's small, compact, sturdy product that you can bring anywhere with you, put it in your book bag. This is a really nice item to have with you. It's portable, it's compact. And it's also great to have with you on in your podcast setup, in your live stream setup at home or wherever you are, because it doesn't take up a lot of space at all. So only one switcher, great audio going into it if you have a decent mixer, or if you're using something like the Comica V40, I think it's a VM40. You can plug right in wirelessly and get great sounding audio from this thing. It works with as a webcam. So if you're using things like AECam or StreamYards or Streamlabs or whatever it is, OBS, this will connect to all of those softwares, all of those apps seamlessly, because it'll pick it up as a webcam. So if you're using a camera that has HDMI out and doesn't have a USB option to use as a webcam, this is an option for you to get 100%. This thing delivers professional quality audio and video in the palm of your hand, So if you're looking to upgrade your video setup, your live streaming setup, your podcast setup, and you want to purchase this, I have an affiliate link down below. Click that link. I think at the time of recording this video, it's available on Amazon for like $295. Pick this up, and I'm pretty sure you won't be disappointed. And leave a comment down below if you have this thing or if you have another switcher. Let me know what you guys think of this. It looks different than the switches I've reviewed here in the past, but it's not a bad thing. It's more, it has less buttons, so it's more sleek, it's more simple, and probably a little bit more easier to use for the beginner podcaster, beginner live streamer, those who just want to use, just want to switch cameras, and they're looking for something that's easy to use, an easy setup. This is for you. This is for you. All right, guys, leave a comment down below if you want to buy this. Click the affiliate link down below, and I thank you so much for watching, man. Appreciate you all. All right, until the next upload or live stream. I'm out. Peace.